Right, we're in the front garden. I'm not going to do a full sort of tour or update of the front. That's been ticked away nicely. Just thought I'd get a little shot of the all in the Foffia or red hot pokers while they've still got a bit of flower on them, because they're starting to, a lot of them are starting to go over now. But yeah, they've been putting on a good show for the last couple of months. With these ones, I tend to get a flush early summer, and then they flush again sort of late summer, early autumn. So this is what the autumn flush. And while I'm here, we'll just do a quick look at the olive tree that we brought earlier in the season. So that's sat there all summer. Quite a bit of growth at the top there. I could neaten it up with water to keep it in a more of a standard, but I'm going to let it do its thing. I quite like them looking a bit wild. Right, so the plan is just to do an update on the emerald star, but while we're here we'll look at the other clump of red hot pokers, because they're still looking good as well. The agave doing very well. Alright, so we did have a cluster of 3 cordylines in the front garden here. We had a can, don't even remember what was in the middle, and then we had a, what was that, bear with me, I'm trying to think. I think that's a salsa, so very similar to Charlie Boy or one of the pinky purple ones, but yeah, that's a salsa. And the salsa actually looked like it's totally dead, but as we can see, that's come back now, so that's sort of made a good recovery. The can did die. I say that, I dug it out and it has got a small growth on it, but that'd take too long to recover, so we took that out, and I am going to probably just put a red star, as I've got plenty of them available spare at the moment. So we'll have the red, the green and the pink cluster of cordylines. So this is the update of what to do on the emerald star. This one I haven't trimmed back at all, so this is exactly how I put it in, whereas I've done a video on the one in the back previous to this one, and I did trim it just to keep it looking, you know, nice fresh green leaves. But yeah, so this one has, I have noticed with these emerald stars that when you first plant them, they do tend to lose a lot of foliage, you know, older foliage, which I guess a lot of cordylines do, but you notice it more on these because the leaves are so sort of such an emerald green that they do pop, and they do tend to look quite nice, and then when they don't look nice, it really does show up. So we can see here, again, we can see some of the old leaves have just dropped off naturally, so they're browned and they sort of yellow and brown off. But yeah, so we've had plenty of new growth on this, and the concern with this one is it's really top heavy. So just by moving that, I can see quite a small trunk in relation to the size of the foliage. So the plan is to stake that over winter, because when we get the winds, there's quite an exposed position here, quite open, so we do get wind, and I don't want that snapping with all the new foliage, all the new growth there. I don't want that catching the wind, because these are thick leaves. I don't want that snapping or loosening the root ball. So we'll stake that, and with this one being in the front garden, I don't really want to be putting a shelter over it and whatnot, so I will just on the coldest nights just whip out and put a fleece over it if we get a really hard freeze, but apart from that, it's going to be on its own. So that's how it looks. So again, some of the older leaves not looking too good, but plenty of nice new growth in the centre there. And I think now it's had the first season to establish, that's going to do quite well next year if we don't get a drastically stupid winter like we had last year. Right, that is the update for that. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.